We got some injury updates in regards to Lakers going into training camp. Obviously, today was media day, and we got some new details. So, Mike Trudell reports, injury update. Kendrick Nunn is cleared for full contract, well, he says contract drills. I think he meant contact. Full contact drills. Troy Brown Jr. has been dealing with a sore back. Can be non-contact work. Lonnie Walker IV has an ankle injury and will be limited to start training camp. And Dennis Schroeder has yet to arrive. Typical visa issues. Also, Rob Pelinka and Darvin Ham also addressed the Dennis Schroeder situation and stuff like that, and relayed that like they expected it. It's not out of the ordinary. It's nothing that hopefully he will be there within the next week. So that's something to keep in mind. Also, Trevor Lane from Lakers Nation. You all know Trevor Lane. Good to hear Kendrick Nunn is cleared for contact and non-contact drills. If he's healthy, he could still present a bargain on his current contract, particularly if his three-point continues to hover around 38%. So Kendrick Nunn, I have talked so highly on and have repeatedly said he could be a real X factor for us. The ability to play on the ball, off the ball, play some solid defense, get to the basket, finish at the rim, shoot, catch and shoot, all of the things that we need, he can do. And people forget, this guy was a 20-point-per-game NBA Finals starting point guard for the Miami Heat. This guy wasn't afraid of the moment. This guy stepped up huge. He was a huge, shocking sign when the Lakers got him, the season ago. Like, people were shocked that they got him for $6 million. Like, no one understood it. People were super hyped. So this is now like as if we got another free agent this season. I have wanted nothing more than to see him actually compete in a Lakers uniform. I think he could be huge for this Lakers team, whether he starts, whether he comes off the bench, whatever. I am all in on Kendrick Nunn. I think he, if healthy, could be a huge factor. Now, here's the thing. This is good news because we've gotten reports from, media outlets and stuff like that saying that Kendrick Nunn isn't doing 5-on-5 drills and he's not doing contact drills and this, that, and the other. But everybody that would know has all been saying he's fine. He's been cleared. He's good. And it's good to hear that be reiterated again today, that he's good to go. Not playing 5-on-5, not doing 5-on-5 and stuff like that in the offseason, recovering from an injury. I don't think that's a big deal. And that was something that I've been saying for a while. I don't think that that's something to immediately panic to. If he gets into training camp and he's not doing contact drills, he's not doing 5-on-5 drills and stuff like that, then yeah, I think that could be a bit of a concern, right? But him going to the offseason, there's lots of NBA players that aren't doing 5-on-5 drills and stuff like that. Kendrick Nunn is trying to get his game right, trying to get us healthy and ready to go as possible. Why run a risk? Run in a 5-on-5 at some park or something like that just to show that you're running a 5-on-5. We saw workouts. They had workouts with him, and he looked great. And then everybody, the Lakers, Darvin Ham, they all said Kendrick Nunn is good and ready to go. And I really think that if he is, if he can just replicate what he was before injury, which I don't see why he couldn't. It wasn't like, we had a several-year sample size, so it wasn't like he had like a 10-game stretch or something where he was really good. No, the guy was really good. So if we get that, he immediately becomes our best three-point shooter, 38%. I believe he was in like the 44% range or something like that on catch and shoots. So playing next to LeBron and guys like that, he's going to have great opportunity. He can, handle the point guard duties. He could, get to the basket and score. I've said he could be our Kyrie light. Now, that doesn't mean that he's as good as Kyrie or anything like that. What I mean is a lot of the stuff that we wanted Kyrie Irving for, the three-point shooting, the getting to the basket, finishing at the rim, being able to play on the ball, be able to play off the ball, things like that. That's what Kendrick Nunn can do. He's just not at the insanely crazy elite level that Kyrie is, but he's still good enough to do and give us that element that we would have got with Kyrie. Kendrick Nunn just isn't able, like Kyrie could go and get you 30 points a night, not game in and game out, and completely take over a game. I don't think Kendrick Nunn, again, is to that level, but we don't need him to be. We need him to just get us, 12 to 15 points a game on 38% three-point shooting and just be able to get to the basket and stuff like that, create your own shot, things like that. I think we could get that from Kendrick Nunn, and that's super excited. I'm really looking forward to that. And then the whole Dennis Schroeder thing, again, just the visa. issue. Happens all the time. He'll get it worked out. He'll get it sorted out, and then he should be back. They were hoping within the next week. Obviously, he was a great value signing, right? A little awkward because we have so many guards, but nonetheless, I still believe is a great value sign. He's a guy that can come in, he can play, he could back up Westbrook, he could start over Westbrook, he could play on the ball, he could play off the ball. Him, Anthony Davis, and LeBron James were a plus 15, 15 and some change when the three of them were on the court together last time they played. So we know that Schroeder, LeBron, and Davis actually work really well. So I do imagine that we get a lot of sets with those three guys just playing. I think we get plenty of Schroeder, LeBron, and Davis. And I'm all for it. I really think Schroeder could be a huge impact. He was a great value at his price. Yes, again, the guard issue, it's a big issue, but that's all there really was this offseason. We're just guards and more guards. Like the only real solid guy that you could be like, okay, that would be a great 3-and-D guy was Porter Jr., but he went to Toronto, and he went to Toronto for less money because of his wife. So he wasn't coming to the Lakers, and it wasn't going to happen. Outside of that, it was like, Gary Payton II, an undersized guard who can't shoot the three ball, but he's just really good defensively, a good hustle player, stuff like that. We got plenty of guys like that, and we got them all on cheaper deals. Like, this team is very low-risk, high-reward type team. And I think that they could get a lot done. I think Dennis Schroeder is going to continue to be great. I think if he shows the willingness to come in and do what is necessary and what's the betterment of the team, I could see the Lakers giving him a contract, not the $84 million contract, but I could see them getting him for 4 years, $24 million, something like that. And I think Dennis Schroeder would take that. I think he wants to find a place that he can call home. I don't think he wants to be a journeyman. I think he wants to be somewhere where he can continue, year in and year out, be in the same place. And I think if the Lakers were to offer him a long-term deal in the ballpark of, like I said, 4 years, something like that, I think he would take it. And I think we would be able to get good value out of him for years to come. Now, Lonnie Walker, it's just a little ankle tweak. It's just precaution. Again, it's training camp. It's nothing. You don't want him to make it worse. He is going to participate, but he's going to be limited. Because again, you don't want him to end up breaking his ankle or spraining his ankle further, stuff like that. Just a little tweak. It happens. If you played the game of basketball, it happens a lot. So don't worry about it. I don't think it's really anything major. It doesn't sound like it's anything major. It just sounds like they're just being having precautions with him. Going to give him a little time. We got preseason, basically 10 days away. So better to get into that, kind of learn the sets. They're just going to be doing walkthroughs, stuff like that, and then we get to the season. So nothing really major for Lonnie Walker. I do think he has the potential to be a big impact guy. He was our big signing, I guess. 6'10" wingspan. Can play both guard positions. Can even play the wing position with that wingspan. I think he has the most potential to be our Malik Monk. The big surprise signing that no one saw coming. The Lakers scouting department has always been really good. So they obviously saw something in him that they liked and that they felt was worth giving him that money. So I imagine he's going to come in. And he's going from being the second or third option on the Spurs to the seventh option on the Lakers. So that's huge value. When you get a guy that was able to do everything he was able to do with the Spurs and kind of be in a role where he's the 2 to 3 guy on that team, and now he basically goes to being your 6th, 7th guy off the bench, that's usually a good sign that you got some real value. We didn't pay too much for him. I think he can really do a lot of things for this team. He can create his own shot. He has shot 40% from 3 before. I'm not saying that he's going to do that this year, but that's a good sign that he can shoot better than he did last season, and he's going to get looks like he's never gotten before in his career because he's going to have LeBron James and Russell Westbrook and Anthony Davis. So I think Lonnie Walker is going to be really good this upcoming season. And then Troy Brown's dealing with some back soreness. Curious to see what that is. Wasn't really a ton of details on that. Could just be, he just strained his back a little bit doing drills, whatever. Again, just a precaution. Have him sit out, rest, nothing crazy. He might end up being one of our best defenders. He's really good on the defensive end. He has good feet, good instincts. Can really do that. His shooting can be inconsistent at times. But again, he's a guy that's had success shooting the three ball. He's been known as a 3-and-D guy. He probably could have gotten more money elsewhere. There's teams that would have given him money. I mean, nothing crazy, but he might have been able to get, like, $4 to $5 million, $6 million, somewhere around there on the right team, because he's got decent size, shoot the ball. He can play some real stout defense. I think he gets a lot of burn. I think the Lakers go 11 to 12 players deep during the regular season. I really do. Milwaukee did that a lot. It's kind of like the new model. Even Darvin Ham earlier today was talking about how he's not going to have LeBron and Davis playing playoff minutes in the first few months of the season. So I definitely think they're going to rely deep into their bench, like Troy Brown, stuff like that. I think this is a great signing. If he's a guy you're not counting on him to do a ton. He's probably getting 10 minutes a game at most, unless he's hot. If he's hot, then you leave him in. But reality, he's probably he's going to be your 9th, 10th, 11th guy off the bench. I think that's good value. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion, so I want to hear from you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. What do you think? Are you excited? What do you think of Kendrick Nunn? Do you think he could really be an X factor? What do you think of these guys in general? Love to hear your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. Quick little shameless plug, everyone. If you enjoy my videos and commentary here on this channel, As It Stands Lakers, then check out the link down in the description below and go subscribe to As It Stands. Believe it or not, As It Stands was the first channel. If it wasn't for that channel, this channel would never have existed. Because of the success of that channel, it led me to want to create this Lakers channel. So do me a huge solid. If you're not subscribed over there, go check that out. Go subscribe over there. I talk all things sports, all teams, things like that, not just the Lakers. So if you just enjoy my commentary and want to hear me talk about other things, or you just, are a fan of other sports and other teams, go check that out. I promise you will not be disappointed. That being said, hit that like button. Helps me out a lot. Lets me know you enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, followed by the bell notification. Stay up to date with all things sports. Join this wonderful community and all of our discussions. I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you.